Hi everyone. Mac is a little lazy right now, so this time it's I'm going to be doing it. It's me, Kinger, from, the amazing digital circus, I guess. I'm in a dark room right now. This bright light is kind of hindering it. Let me turn my brightness down a little bit. That's better. It helps with the creepy atmosphere. Yeah, Puppeteers has been a little too lazy, so I'm gonna take on the burden today. So let's go through the teasers. Luckily he gave me some notes. Let's see here. Let's see, the first teaser that we got is Smile, You're on Camera, with an E layered on top of it. That's, very interesting. Let's try and brighten it up. Brighton club it up. There's a hung rabbit. Like, it's being hung by its feet. What could this mean? With the amount of a rabbit, symbolism that has been here throughout the series. It's been here since Lucky You, which is like one of the first secret videos that's ever been made, as you guys know. It could be many things. It could be a representation of Susan getting dragged along for a ride, the ride in question being just seeing all of her friends die, since she was the first one besides Jack to die. That's, I mean, there's not really a whole lot to talk about with this one, but I have another note here about this place. Oh yeah, it says Martin confirmed that this place is actually a brand new place that we've never seen before. So the Lucky You rabbit cages actually have nothing to do with the new place that we see in this image. So make of that information what you will. I don't know if this is relating to Jack and Rose's family. Either sides, could be either or. If I were to bet on, like, if this had anything to do with either side of the Walten family, it would probably be on the Peony side, because let's face it, Rose has a strong affinity for animals, just like how I have a strong affinity for bugs. So I think if it was that, it would be the most likely, but it's just, I don't know, it's kind of one of those crack ship theories, ones that, like, you don't have a whole lot to go off of, which Max seems to really do a lot of, honestly, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just trying to put stuff together that isn't really there at the end of the day. Let's move on, shall we? Here is the streets of Brighton at nighttime. This very much has to do with the Sophie and Rose teasers that we've seen. This scene that is being set up here in the teasers by a bunch of teasers, this is like something really significant, I feel, because why are we getting shown so many teasers? And where is going on with the giant lumberjack statue? What is that? What? I don't know what that is. Why? It's it's very, very weird. I mean, why is it going on? Why is it there? It's something weird that Martin decided to add that I actually really love. It's just a giant lumberjack statue that is not even in the original image of this. So I really like that. I have no idea why he added it there, but it gives character to the Walten Files version of Brighton, Michigan, I feel. Yeah, but like I said, this is clearly something very significant, very important for us, for them to keep giving us these teasers over and over again, because all of these scenes clearly connect to each other. It's Rose in like denial and reminiscing in front of Sophie about like the good times that their family had before it was just the two of them. I feel she probably just openly hates herself and like isn't taking into consideration how Sophie really feels. It's just the vibes that I'm getting off of, like, you can tell a lot through someone's expression through art, you know. It's the way that Rose looks in a lot of these scenes. She seems very either unaware or willingly ignorant to what she may be doing and talking about. It might not even be her fault. She may be doing it on purpose to just not think about what has happened to her family. It's a very complicated situation if that is what's happening, but we just don't know. We're gonna brighten this up, Brighton Club it up again. Shout out to like the 6 Brighton Club admins. I love you guys. Shout outs to every single admin. Go follow them on twitter.com/BrightonCastClub. Pretty sure that's the name. I'm still a little foggy. Don't sue me. But yeah, it's just, like I said, a very clear teaser connection in between other teasers that we've seen before. Next one I'm going to show isn't really a teaser, but new merch. Wow. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are they releasing merch when the episode hasn't even come out? And to that I say, shut up. And this helps fund Walten Files in general. And now that Martin has a very clear plan, he's going to make the best out of what he's been given. And he's actually branching out into other things that aren't plushies. I was getting a little tired of the plushies. So it's really nice to see some merch actually being like something that isn't a plushie. We got some variety here. We got a nice little Bond keychain. I'm sure @Yules on Twitter would like that. And the Bond figurine too. Let's see. I mean, we're gonna go over a few more things. Like I've said before, there hasn't really been a whole lot of things. I keep up with the series only when I'm in my little pillow fort, though, because that's the only way I can remember it. But yeah, very cute merch stuffs, and I'm looking forward to buying it. Actually, wait, I can't buy it. Never mind. I don't have any money. Wow! Who could have figured? And now we move on to Daily Walten Files updates on Twitter.com, the official one. Like, this is from Martin himself. I'm gonna tell Puppeteers this, but I like, when new, like, stuff comes out, or teasers, or whatever have you, I'm just going to make him include the segments from, or just tell him about the the daily Walten Files updates, because I feel like there's really cool, significant things that are interesting to watch, actually. So let's read through. Day 3, seeing a friend today, so no progress today. If there is, I shall update. Update! I am doing progress now. Day 4, Walten storyboarding and eating fruit. I see that Martin here is a Nuffles the Enchilada aficionado. That's great. I love Nuffles. Nerfles. He's great. Whatever his name is. He says, Day 5, storyboarding a sad scene. Probably something to do with Charles, Emily, or Rose. One of those three amigos. Or Jack, too. There's a lot of faces of grief, after all. It isn't just about Jack and Rose. So, it could be anyone. We just don't really know yet. Anyway, sorry. Update to that. Joyous lots of Walten content was done, and we storyboarded an entire scene in these 3 days. Day 6. Smaller Walten progress today, but storyboarding. Oh, let me get out another note here. It said, whenever the Day 6 of the Walten Files updates come out, shout out Kylie's birthday, aka Mrs. Puppet Guy, because her birthday is on August 4th. Okay, well, I kind of just read it out loud, sorry. But yeah, wish Kylie a very late birthday, since this is going to be coming out probably on the 26th of August, if I had to guess. But yeah, say happy late birthday right now. I'm sure she'd be delighted by that. Yeah, thank you. I'm just being the relay guy here. Day 7, no progress today. You gotta take breaks sometimes. Day 8, storyboarding. Update. New room was designed and finished for an important scene. Could it be a Brook House scene? Maybe like Charles is going to get Lily for the weekend, and maybe that's what it is? Who knows? Update number 2. Another Walten scene is finished storyboarding. Oh, he's cooking up the stuff. Eating with Granny and storyboarding with Day 9. Day 10, finished storyboarding a Walten bit. Day 11, hanging out with friends and scene storyboard finished. You're hanging out with friends and storyboarding at the same time? I would not be able to focus on that. Day 12, Walten resting. No progress today. Good man, Martin. Good man. Day 13, storyboarding. It's kind of how I spell stuff sometimes. Nice. Day 14, finished storyboarding another Walten bit. Okay, here's something. Week number 1 and number 2 report. Significant Walten progress with a few days for silly fun and rest. 4 scenes were finished for episode 5, leaving only 2 big scenes to finish storyboarding this episode. Next up is the scene, and I couldn't be more excited. Maybe I'll Walten rest tomorrow. No progress today. Day 15. Good man. The scene. Now, I've seen people try to brighten this. Oh, that's nice art. Shout out to this artist here. I like that. I like that a lot. Someone Brighton club it up, please. Yeah, there's nothing. Fell for the bait. It's just a black screen. Most, it kind of reminds me of the Jenny thing from Find Jack Walten. Her cage is just blank. No progress today. Day 7, storyboarding. 18, sorry. Day 19, another storyboarding one. Day 20, some storyboarding, and got a new mic to record Jack in higher quality. And hello there, Mr. Jack Walten. We got an actual snippet here. Let's give it a listen. Okay, sorry. I had to fix some audio issues. We're good now.
My name's Jack Walten. Now, if you're hearing this, I'm sure you're one of the brand new Walten Files employees. So, with my partner Felix, we are glad to welcome you to the Walten Files family. It may not look like much now, but what you're looking at here is the restaurant of the future. You see this colorful bunch behind me? These are the showstoppers, designed by the very best Rosemary Walten. And they wouldn't be complete without the amazing technical advances of our co-workers Charles Brooke and Susan Woodings. We are sure that in the future, Bon's Burgers and his merry van will be on the minds of every single family in Brighton. Well, I guess that's pretty much all there is to it.
Yeah, sure is merry with, the murdering rabbit. I can tell you a thing or two about murdering rabbits. Ones too. But I digress. This is great, though. I'm glad Martin actually got a new mic. It's nice to get a new piece of equipment to work on your series. I don't know that feeling, because I think I do, but this video's not about me. Anyways, yeah, this is all in all a very good voice test. It's great to hear Martin as Jack again, and I'm glad that he is going to be playing Jack for the foreseeable future. It's I want to see this performance grow with the series, even in season 2, when Jack is dead and no longer in the picture. I just think with the right amount of dramaticism and finesse and I have complete faith in Martin Walls for really putting in the Jack work for this. Anyways, yeah, it's great hearing your voice in this, Mr. Walls. Big fan of your work, sir. Let's move up, shall we? No progress update today. Hey, you don't need a curse. Puppeteers already does that enough. Day 22, nice. Edited current storyboards together, and today I drew some more. That's awesome. Today we got no progress today. Another progress update. Another Walten scene was edited, storyboard only, and no progress on the storyboard for the other 2 scenes. We'll pause for a week to rest and make the merch video for this month's launch. So we got some updates on the merch situation, and I'm very happy about that. I can't wait to see the merch video. And day 25 through 26 is working on the makeshift video. It's a shame that makeshift have to partner with such awful people. Otherwise, they'd be like a 10 out of 10 company for supporting this series. But yeah, as of now, that's about it, really. Let me reload the site and make sure there wasn't any updates while I was recording for Macateers here. No, not really. Okay, let me check something else. There was a recent Q&A that Martin did on his official Walten Files account, so we're gonna go through some of those questions together as a closer to this vid. MS Pie says, okay, serious note, has there been any moments in the upcoming episodes that made you emotional in some way? Wow, also, by the way, a like on Twitter in real time as I'm recording that. That's crazy. He says there's this one big scene in episode 5 that I genuinely couldn't get myself to storyboard because of the sense of finality to it. Is it something to do with Charles or Susan, or what does that mean? What does that mean? The sense of finality? Is this Rose? It's over. Yeah. There's no coming back from being post-extensive object possessed. Can I get a Jason fun fact? Brighton cast says. Died at 62 or 52, I think, from heart failure. Actually, as I put on my glasses from the anime adventure that all of us previously went on, actually, that is a known fact. If you are a fine Jack Walton connoisseur like me, because it said that Jason Pultrick died due to heart failure, but I guess we didn't know an age or anything like that. I will put that on the screen now. Don't bullshit a bullshit, Martin Walls. Don't do that. I'm kidding, buddy. You keep doing what you're doing. Play any games recently that we should play? They don't have to be exclusive to horror, but been playing Bendy, Lone Wolf, Banjo-Kazooie, and Conquer Live and Reloaded recently, and they were all good fun. Lost in Vivo was a really fun game. I really liked it so much. Huh. If there are any computers in this place, then I'll be sure to download it if I can through very legal means. If you had the opportunity to create a game based on the Walten Files universe, where would it be set? In the restaurant itself, or in the warehouse where the animatronics are stored? I had an idea for a game, but we recycled it into a plot point for later in the series. Oh, that's interesting. Let's move on. Shout out to Caution Files on Twitter. They're one of Macateers' mutes on there. She's great. When do you plan to continue storyboarding for episode 5 again? Saturday. Heck yeah. Do you have, oh, sorry. Good lord. My hands are so jittery today. Do you have any movie/show recommendations that you think inspired the Walten Files' vibe/writing you think fans would enjoy? Moral oral, something we've actually heard before, which is great. I love the moral oral influence. Let's move on. Not really a question, but my best friend passed away 3 years ago. We used to do street tag together. And I was wondering if maybe you could add these as a small Easter egg on a wall in an episode. If not, I totally understand. Love this series, Martin. It would be an honor to do that. It's a very lovely request. Take care. Aww. Aww. That's awesome. Martin, you're I'm breaking character for a second. I had no idea about that. That is so genuinely so sweet. What the fuck? That is actually awesome, Martin. That is fucking amazing, man. That is actually such a stand-up thing to do. Martin's such a stand-up guy, man. I really appreciate stuff like that from creators who are willing to put tributes in their videos as just a request. That's a really amazing thing to do. I'm honestly trying my best not to shatter into a million pieces. It's so rare for me to feel truly seen. Knowing my best friend's tag will live on in your series means the world. You were shelter me in my darkest hours. Thank you, Martin. I will never forget this. Luna has another question for us. What are the plans for the secret episodes for 5 and 6? Are they still going to be more analog horror? They're like equivalents to the Walten Files' old style of videos, methinks. What's your favorite season of Better Call Saul? Season 6B. The finale. Everyone knows that it's the best card of Better Call Saul. Everyone knows that. Gormu asked a question. Crap. This is a little embarrassing. Okay. I don't really understand that. Walten, why is Shaw having a sleepover at Sophie's room? I always thought the group filmed in some of the episode for... I'm sorry, let me try that again. I always thought the group filmed some of the episode 4 tape in the Walten home due to Bond's Burger still being in the process of being set up. What so? They got put in the truck that we see in episode 2, wheeled off into the Walten house, and actually being shot in there? Are you serious? That's really interesting, actually. There could be some potential for that, actually. Later on in the series, I don't think he has anything planned for that specific idea, because it sounds like he just had it in the back of his head there. But Martin, do something with that. The fact that they have been brought home into the Walten house. That sounds interesting. Do something with that, please. Rollins P says, I really don't f***ing care, man. And then he says Q&A canceled, which was 39 minutes ago. That's absolutely insane. Leave it to Rollins. Alright, I don't... Whatever questions, will show up here, because this was just 5 hours ago. Pretty recent. I'll probably do it, just put these at the end of the next video if we get more teasers. Like I said, I wanted to wait for a little bit and see what the deal with that was. But yeah, if you guys like my presence here specifically, or if you don't, please let me know. I would appreciate some constructive criticism if this kind of formatting isn't your thing, and you just want Mac to hop back on without me being here. I wouldn't blame you. I just thought, you know, I could spice it up, and he wasn't really feeling the best, so I just just comment down below what your opinion on this was. I don't really know how to do an outro, so yeah, that's about it. Bye.